My name is Jay. His name is Josh. His name is Christian. And this is Let's Talk Lions.
Wow, that was great.
You know what? I'm just trying to get better at what I do. Speaking of which, I have a call-in number now.
What?
It's kind of a big deal.
It is.
What is it?
It is. Okay. Pause for dramatic effect.
Pausing.
Let's find out. That's 313-486-0292.
Already
That
forgot
is
it.
313
Eight
486
02.
023. And that
Nice
is
too.
memory off the top.
Bam slam.
Call that number if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the Detroit Lions. And me, the boys, are going to answer them.
Can they text that number too? They should be able to text
Honestly,
it.
You might be able to.
That'd be kind of cool.
If it's a Google Voice, you should be able to text it.
And it is.
I have multiple Google Voice numbers.
Why?
For
What are
no
you
reason.
doing?
What?
Why do you have multiple?
What is happening?
I like to sign up for accounts and crap, and I'm like, I don't want to give you my real number because then they just freaking sell it to everyone else. So I just put the Google Voice number in.
Bro, that's brilliant.
When they're
I
like,
just make up a number.
well, yes, but then
But you got to get that promo.
then they're like, yeah, like press Y to confirm it or whatever.
Yeah.
But-
And then they send you the 20%.
Obviously, I don't do
So
this
they
enough,
should
so
be
it
able
doesn't
to.
matter.
So text in your questions.
It's friggin' hot in here. Well, that's just part of the process. You know why? Because
But people
training
don't know
camp-
that.
Well, yeah. Well, they will know that.
I
when
was
they start seeing the
looking at that
sweat
too.
come
Like,
through.
if you're sweating,
It's like somebody
mine's
stepped
coming
on your
through.
chest.
It's just.
It literally looks like a footprint. Isn't it? Look like a footprint. to you?
That is my daughter's foot.
Oh, okay. Well, that checks out.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
It's like I can feel the sweat going down my back.
It's nasty. It's nasty. But the nastiness tells us what time of the year it is.
What time of the year is it?
July.
It is July.
It is July.
It's July now.
It might be.
It is July.
But seriously, that means training camp's coming. You guys know Lions play their first preseason game July 31st?
Wait, really?
Against the Chargers?
Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
game. So it's
Oh,
like,
okay.
but
I was like, wait, we're there already?
But
I
we are.
mean,
It's our first preseason game.
sort of.
Which, praise God, because you know who we got to see out on the field?
Who?
Hendon Hooker.
I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
That's like the one thing I look forward to for preseason is to like watch Hooker.
Yeah. That's terrible when you're like, I'm only going to get to see the backup 4 times.
But like I'm excited about the backup
Yeah.
because there's a lot of potential there.
Okay, so I put out a video this week
Sure.
all about Hendon Hooker
Yep.
and my concerns.
I love it.
And really the question was, is he just damaged goods? At this point, he's 27.
I would say, is this his third year?
This is his 3rd year with
Okay.
Detroit. He was like the
Well, I mean, he wasn't expected to be the starter.
Sure, no, he wasn't. And I think it was kind of like the way I put it was an insurance policy.
Sure.
You gotta have him.
Gotta.
Nobody wants him,
No.
but you gotta have him.
I'd rather
Unless
have
you're gonna bring
him
Teddy
than-
back.
I know, like I'd rather have him than some other bad backup.
Yeah, but that's okay. So we go into the playoffs last year and we're like, all right, Hendon, you're not good enough yet. Let's go sign a guy who's been coaching high school ball.
That was hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with
Oh,
you.
we did do that, didn't we?
He did that the week before Washington, and Teddy had to go in.
That's a bummer.
Now, granted, he just handed the ball off like he didn't actually do anything.
Right.
Goff probably should have stayed out because he definitely had a concussion from that hit. Let's not get into it.
Don't reopen that.
But
can of
yeah.
worms.
Actually, I rewatched the game.
Don't.
Oh my!
Why would you do that? That
So,
was
like, I was feeling
worst night of my life.
I was feeling real sad. I said, I might as well feel more sad.
Oh, I
you
love
went
that.
all the
You
way in.
watched the Washington game?
Washington game. Yeah.
Tough. We
Yeah,
didn't.
and you know
we-
what's bad is I'm watching it, and I'm like, it's really the 3rd quarter when all hope died with that Jamo interception. Do you remember when
the
we
one he
called-
threw.
The one that Jamo threw.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm really happy that Ben Johnson's gone for those reasons.
for
Oh, yeah.
the creative, silly,
the
wild,
unnecessary.
Like it was fine, but I feel like every time we did it, we didn't need it to win the game. We were just already up by enough.
No,
so
we
it
were
was
truly
shenanigans.
dicking around.
Well, what was he doing? Was he was padding a resume?
Yeah.
I mean,
He was padding a resume, saying, "Look what I can do. I'm a friggin' genius. Choose me, Chicago." God, he went to Chicago.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the other vacancies, but I mean that one's probably high on the list.
It just feels like
As much
a
as we
favor to us.
hate Chicago, and we want everything to burn to the ground. Love everybody.
Yeah,
Get
Get the people out,
Yeah,
but
get the
don't
people
burn the
out,
city.
but burn the city.
City right down.
But yeah, it had all the pieces.
Yeah. Anyways, Jamo, Hendon Hooker. At least we get to watch him play in 31 days.
Yeah, I think we have 10 Sundays until football.
That's nuts. September's
Wait,
over
so
here.
when's like the actual first preseason game then?
First preseason?
If it's not the
Hall of Fame game,
31st.
it's the next week. I got it in my calendar.
What's the Hall of Fame game?
Hall of Fame game is that dumb game where they do the Hall of Fame inductions every year, and they're like, "Hey,
It's
we're
just a
also
Detroit thing.
No.
No.
This is NFL wide.
We've just never.
We never get to
done
play
it.
in it.
Interesting.
don't
It's
think-
a preseason game.
I don't think there's rhyme or reason to who's playing in it.
No, the NFL just
It's
picks
just a
couple
money grab.
people.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you're gonna pick Detroit then. That makes sense.
So the 31st is that game. Then we have on the 8th, August 8th, we have the second game.
Oh, so we're just right in August.
Yeah. Oh,
Man,
dude,
that's
we're.
quick.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's go.
I know, but this is where we got that 90-man roster. We got to start smushing it down. Who's going to be center? Is it going to be Glasgow? Is he taking reps, or is it Tate Ratledge?
I've heard Tate Ratledge has got some eyes on him. I've heard people are looking at him this
Listen,
season.
I'm all
Looks
about
good.
giving it to the rookie. Give it to him year one. Say this is now your spot. Own it and just grow. Like,
Yeah,
just let
at
it
that
happen.
point, you don't even have to be Ragnow. Just
Yeah, because I
this is
mean,
your
at the end of the day,
position.
Glasgow's gonna be sitting next to him anyway. So like, it's not like he's
Yeah.
gonna be the only young buck on the. He'll probably be the only young buck. But
Yeah. From what I understand, Glasgow's actually been taking reps at right guard. So, like, you got him right next to you.
There you go.
Left guard is a Mahogany is going to be taken.
I'm pumped about Mahogany.
Yeah.
And you
The
got
O-line's
Penny
gonna
and
look
Decker.
different. Oh, Penny and Decker.
I feel like Decker's on the downslide though.
You think?
I don't know.
He's getting up there.
I feel like he's up there. He's close.
I mean, him and Ragnow, 1 year difference. 29-30.
Okay.
So he's got to be 29 or 30 because Ragnow was only 29.
Sure.
Still, though, I mean, think about a 30-year-old against like a 24-year-old.
But Decker, he's slimmed down. He's got to eat. I mean, he's looking good.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
I
feel good
rescind
about
my
Decker.
comment then.
Okay. All right. I heard an interesting Reddit. I think it was somebody on, I don't know, Pride of Detroit. I want to give the proper due,
Respect it.
you know, for the guy who wrote this. Pride of Detroit. The guy's name is Rohan. Can't pronounce it.
That was pretty accurate though.
You read this last name.
Yeah. You try it.
Chak Ravarthi.
That's not bad.
That is basically what I said. He talked about, I was reading it was all about Jamo's contract coming up because obviously Jamo and Hutchinson, they got that 5th-year option, this extension, right? It's the 5th-year option. We're taking them up on it. However, we're going to have to pay both guys. Feels like we're going to keep both guys.
I would hope so.
Sure.
I don't know about you, but I mean, you're talking number 2, number 12 overall from just 3-4 years ago at this point. This guy brought up, what if we sign Jamo right now? Because his worth is just going to increase. And if he's about to have this breakout season that they're talking about, and he put up a quiet 1,001 yards last year, is it worth signing him now?
He did 1,000 yards last year.
1,001
What
yards.
he didn't even do anything last year.
Exactly. They were just bombs.
And he had some suspensions last year too.
And he had that PED whatever suspension. So, like, he missed 2 games.
Yeah.
So, this year, he could pop off. Do you sign him to a contract right meow?
I don't know how much you gonna save. A couple mil.
Many mil. I think you might be able to get him for like a little upwards of 20 a year at the moment. But but St. Brown signed what is like 35, 40 mil a year
Oh my God,
last
that's
year.
so much money.
I think it was 35. I think it might have been. Maybe I'm incorrect. We'll check that and I'll write it in the bottom. But it just got me thinking. I'm like, dang, that's actually a good point. You sign Jamo now because you also got to sign Hutch.
Well,
You also got to sign Brian Branch.
that would assume that Jamo wants to sign now.
I know. So
Jamo's probably like, well, maybe I'll bet on myself. We don't know, but
and I mean, if you're a gambling man like Jamo is,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
take that bet. What would you do? Sign it if you had the opportunity.
it would depend on like the terms. I would do like a 3-year deal. I would do 3 years, 75.
Okay.
I don't know what the going rate
So,
is.
so that's where it's interesting. This guy was comparing different people. So, what is it? Shakir from Buffalo. He just got signed for a 3-year deal, upwards of I think it was $20 million a year. But then you've got guys like Jerry Jeudy who got signed in Cleveland for more.
Well, Cleveland is an idiot.
Cleveland.
Cleveland is so stupid. If you
whoa,
haven't
whoa. This is
called
this
in
man's thoughts, not
the if you also agree about Cleveland and or Chicago, why haven't you texted and or called in the Google Voice phone number, which is
Right here on the bottom of
right
the screen.
here on the bottom of the screen?
And in the description.
Text or call. It's not live. I'm sorry, but we will get to it on the next show.
And drop a comment and slap the like button.
Even if it's not even a question, just if you think one of us is too sweaty,
The answer is all, well, us
the
two.
answer is two of us.
I know.
you're not like, am I glistening? I feel like I'm glistening.
I know.
It's because I have to like mow my
have a
lawn for
bead
2.5
of sweat.
hours. I'm just used to being in the heat, baby.
Bro, I told that to Andrea today. I was like, Josh has to mow for like 3 hours. She was like, he's got to get a 0 turn.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
That's in there.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
So, Cleveland's made their mistakes, but we got to pay Hutch. We're going to have to pay Brian Branch. We got all these young guys that we still got to pay. So I'm like, maybe you gamble. Maybe you gamble on Jamo and say, we believe you're going to have a breakout year. Do you believe, Brad Holmes, that his behavioral things off the field aren't a big deal? Let's sign him, get a 3-year contract, 4-year contract in there.
I guess the question you need to ask yourself is does Jamo make that much of an impact on the offense to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
And if he does, I think so.
Yeah, I think he does.
I think you wait on Hutch as much as I don't want to, but I think we need to see what he's like with his leg.
Listen, I don't think Hutch is going anywhere.
And I don't think he is
he's
either.
Not. He's not.
Like, if I'm Hutch and I grew up in Michigan, my family lives here, I went to the university, like, I would just stay here forever. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what I would
You're
do. Little
fine.
Derek Jeter. I'm going to the Yankees till I die.
That's fine.
Even though he's from Kalamazoo.
But, like, you also need to you need to see where the leg's at. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that'll determine the amount of money. I think we still keep him. We'll pay him whatever, but
Yeah.
we'll see how that turns out. I also think you need to wait one more year on Branch just to see. Last year was a good year, but he was very penalty
Heavy.
driven.
Dude,
Listen,
that-
I'm a Branch boy. He's the first jersey I bought.
It's true.
If I could get a tattoo of Brian Branch on my face, I would.
On your what?
But I think you just need to wait out one more year just
Yeah.
to see the last year development, see where he's at.
In fact, I heard Brian Branch say he was interviewed a couple days ago, and his comment was, "This defense is looking invincible."
Ours?
Yeah.
Well, good, because that's always
Yeah, I'm
our,
pumped about the new corner.
that's
that
our
we got.
downfall. So.
Pumped.
New corner?
And, yeah, from the Jets.
DJ Reed.
Oh, I forgot we got him.
Yes. Which is a huge pickup.
Yeah.
Huge.
Like being able to get him, and you got Kirby and Brian Branch and everything that they did last year.
Best safeties in the league.
Best safety tandem
Nobody beats him.
in the league, hands down.
Untouchable.
And it's hard because I'm like, man, so much of this stuff I say ends up being biased as a Lions fan. But I don't
find me
think that
someone
one's
else.
biased.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, I think that one's just they are the best safety tandem in the NFL.
How's our run defense?
So that's where the question becomes,
We got some new blood up front,
We do. We got Tyleek Williams. Aleem won't be back until October, November,
so he'll be fresh for the second half of the season, which is
right after the bye.
yeah. It's like a bummer that he's not with us, but he'll be like ready to go into playoffs.
He'll be ready to go right
Yeah.
after Cleveland, week
Yeah.
4. Well, that's
We
September.
play Cleveland? Do you guys know how I feel about Cleveland?
No, how do you feel?
Cleveland.
Who's their quarterback these days?
We don't know. They have 4. It's Joe
They
Flacco,
drafted Shador.
Shador.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but they got Shador in the 5th.
I know.
They got Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd.
Bring in Shador.
They have 4 quarterbacks.
They might.
I'm pretty sure they still have Watson.
Yeah, but they got Flacco, Pickett. They have Kenny Pickett.
Forgot about Kenny P.
It's because he's a ghost. You can't.
Yeah.
You never know when he's
He
there.
won a Super Bowl last year.
Don't tell me that.
Victory formation for the Eagles.
Damn.
That guy's got a ring. He's bringing a ring to Cleveland.
That's actually bananas.
You think he's going to put it over his glove?
Could you imagine?
That'd be pretty ballin'. That'd be pretty ballin'.
Just an
That would be
idea.
great.
Also, I was thinking a little bit about the linebacker room.
Sure.
A little bit worried about Anzalone, seeing as we haven't signed him yet.
Oh.
Is
What's
his contract up this year?
Contract ends. I think he's on it for the. I want to say he's got 1 more year with us, but he's looking for that contract extension. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Okay. All I know is he is making it clear, Detroit, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to sign me or not? He's 31 years old.
Sure.
He's looking for multi-year, obviously. Who's
Sure.
not looking for a multi-year deal now with Detroit? Do you sign a linebacker who's as pivotal as Anzalone was into his mid-30s, though? Imagine you sign a 3-year deal and he's 34 when he's leaving. Is that, like, do you take that chance?
Like,
Signed?
I don't know. I mean, if he's like 30, it depends. Like, can he be like a good mind in the linebacker room?
Absolutely.
So if that's the case, maybe as he gets older, if he can't compete as much, you make it known in his contract that, hey, maybe we're going to start phasing you out towards the end.
Well, I think that's the plan because we got Jack Campbell.
Exactly.
And Jack Campbell, my God.
So it's like, hey,
It'll be nice to actually have linebackers this year.
Yes.
We had like none. Everybody died.
Derek Barnes, Rodrigo. I don't know if we see Rodrigo until halfway through the season.
he got married recently.
What did he do?
Rodrigo.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he tore his Achilles.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think it was pretty late in the season. It might have been like Buffalo,
Okay.
somewhere around the Buffalo game,
The frick, we played Buffalo.
week 15, and we watched it at your place.
Which place? My place.
Your place.
Oh,
New
that
place.
place.
Giant TV in the corner.
Yes.
Yes, it was in December.
We were so sad 'cause
My
we
daughter
lost.
pooped all over me on my Kirby Joseph.
You're right.
jersey.
That might have been the first time you guys came over
For a game, yeah.
for a game. Yeah.
We helped you move.
We were.
Every
Zadarius
time-
Smith?
Dude, what's the deal?
What are we doing?
He made it clear, I want to go back to Detroit. I was playing my best in Detroit. I want to be back there.
I don't know why I wouldn't bring him back.
Bring him back.
Seems like a no-brainer.
It feels like a no-brainer.
I don't feel like he wants a lot of money.
No. And from what I understand, his production when he came here, looking at the stats,
And imagine his production when he's got Hutch on the other side, pushing the quarterback towards him.
that's what I'm saying.
I think that's why he was so successful.
Yeah,
in
because we had to get him
Cleveland.
after Hutch died. Because he's got Miles Garrett.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, bro.
Like I think Davenport will have a good year. I know he got
long as he
injured and
stays-
he's injury prone, but
Yeah.
like the first handful of games that he played, you could tell, like there was a difference with him and Hutch out there.
Yes.
And I think just having Zadarius to be there to maybe not put too much of a load on one guy, but to have depth there in case we do find some injuries again this year, which is likely. It's just the sport.
It's the nature of the beast.
I thought Zadarius did great when he came here. Thought he did exactly what we wanted him to do. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. I'm confused because it's like another veteran presence in the locker room. Like, why would you not want that?
Yeah, and you're right. You have that pressure coming from the opposite side of Hutch. We didn't even get to see the two of them play together.
I know.
And it was interesting because I listened to Brad Holmes talk about he was on I think it was the Green Light podcast with what's his name, Chris Long. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Great show. He does a great job. But he was interviewing Holmes, and Holmes was like, "You have no idea how difficult it is in November, December to shop for an edge because you have all these teams that are like, well, we're in the playoff hunt. Think about the Bengals, right? Trey Hendrickson. Now this whole thing that's going on, but they're in the playoff hunt. They almost made it, and they would have been the most dangerous team in the AFC to get into the playoffs. So he was like, man, the difficulty of getting an edge. All of these teams are like, we don't know, probably not. Price isn't right.
Right.
And so for us going and landing Zadarius Smith from Cleveland, because obviously Cleveland was like, oh God, we're the Cleveland.
They're Cleveland.
Yeah. So with that, getting Smith, I'm like, dude wants to come back. Bring him back.
I loved him.
Bring him back.
Is he unsigned at the moment with us?
He's unsigned.
Okay.
He's just sitting there in the ocean blue, like Wilson and Tom Hanks.
What do you think he's doing right now?
I don't know. I saw him in a weird leather outfit though.
Sitting on the couch. Oh, so not sitting on the couch.
Well, no, he was at a gala. Him and his wife.
Got to save face.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what was going on
Probably
there.
lifting weights 3 days a week, staying fit in the leather outfit.
Checking our callers.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the Detroit Lions, call 313-486-0292.
Or you can write us a letter.
I should get a PO
You're
box.
just going to have to guess the address.
Moving into this next section, Christian, take it away.
All right, guys, we got some bets.
What? How?
I know, right? It's July.
It's July?
So there's minimal
Tomorrow.
there's minimal bets on, but we have some that we can toy around with. First one is going to be this one's actually kind of crazy. Our regular season win total,
Yeah, give it to me.
our line,
Yeah.
8.5.
I'm sorry.
Seems like an easy over.
That's an easy over.
Is it?
Yeah, because the floor is 9. You take that bet. You put
Yeah.
$100 down now.
I'm in on 10, easy.
Honestly, log me in
10
and do
easy?
Yeah, easy.
Okay, so here's what we got. 8.5 is minus 235.
it. Yeah, you take that.
Oh wait, no, yeah, over 10.5 is the next one, and that's plus 100. So you either have to choose over 8.5 or over. So it's either 9 or 11 wins. And I'm not choosing 11.
We've got a tough schedule. We have
Yeah.
but you know that in I think the last 3 or 4 years the Lions are 16-3 in our own division.
I think we'll have no problem getting 9.
I might change this year.
It should because these teams just got better.
Yep.
But
Scary, man.
Also,
our schedule is
11 playoff teams from last year.
daunting.
Yeah, it is daunting. The first 3 games you could easily be 1 and 2.
The first 7 games, will you be like 2 and 5?
Imagine
I
we
know,
go
'cause we got the
undefeated.
Chiefs, we got Nobody'd be able to handle it.
No.
Nobody.
No.
If our defense is looking that invincible, though. We're putting up 60 a game, 21 on turnovers.
Next one is Jared Goff, regular season passing yards.
Over 4,000.
What did he do last year?
Exactly. Don't worry, I got you. It's over or under 3,900. To give you some stats,
Feels
It's over.
last 8 years, he is 6 for 8. In exceeding it. He missed it his rookie year, and then he missed it in 21.
When he first came to Detroit,
All
blew.
of yes. In his rookie year, he only lost that one by 100 yards. So I think that's a confident over.
Confident over. What's the line?
Feels
110.
over. Unless our run game goes crazy this year with the new OC and they're really run heavy.
Yeah, but the OC loves Jamo.
Yeah, no, I'm all
telling you,
about
Jamo's going 1,200 yards.
I want 13.
Jameer
Fine.
Gibbs,
Fine.
regular season
Whatever it
rushing
is,
yards.
over. Everything on Jameer Gibbs, over.
It's 1,075 yards. He's
Done.
only played 2 seasons. In 23, he had 945, so he missed that one by like 130.
Split load. He barely had
And
any
then
carries.
last year, he did 1,400.
With splits.
So the fact that
I mean, he did start more games last year because of the injury,
Monty got hurt.
but still,
it's
I think he's a feature back. This year.
minus 110,
I would agree.
and that feels like easy money.
And what was
Easy
the
money.
yardage? 1070?
yeah, 1075.
He did that
The
with his eyes
moment
closed.
we're done recording,
I know.
I'm inside placing heavy bets.
This is not
Andrea says-
financial advice. Please consult your financial advisor
And
before
if you are
taking
gonna
any
bet,
bets on.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't parlay any of these because it's a full season. These would be straight bets. That feels crazy.
Imagine that parlay though, crazy.
I
You're going to do it.
no.
Crazy. That's why I got $0.
Okay, and now we have some specials, if you will. The Lions to score 1 touchdown in every regular season game, minus 290.
Easy.
Yeah, take it.
You have to.
You got it.
We've only done that once in the last 10 years.
Was it last year?
Yeah. Once in the last 10 years.
That's like crazy.
Yeah.
Not even worried about
St.
that.
Brown to score 15 plus receiving touchdowns in the regular season. That one's plus 350.
I'm not taking that one.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because what
taking
did he
that
do last year?
He's 0 for 4 on that stat. So they're pretty, I guess.
Well, because
To
we
me,
spread that ball.
he's not a tutty boy.
Yeah, no. And
He's a we need 4 yards, give it to St. Brown.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. But you also, when you've got Laporta, when you've got Gibbs, when you've got Jamo, like Khalif, Tim Patrick, don't forget about his knees.
Oh, Timmy P.
Oh, why'd you change to number 12? Yeah,
That's a
yo.
quarterback number.
I
That's
know.
gross.
He looked great.
I like the lower digit numbers too.
For Timmy or St. Brown? Who changed their number?
Patrick.
Tim.
Okay.
Tim.
Big Timothy. Remember, you were going to get a Tim
I'm
Patrick
probably
jersey.
still
Timothy.
going to get it.
Number 12, you're going to do that?
Come on, Tim.
Go on, Tim.
Okay, so that one is plus 350.
Okay.
I don't think I'm touching that one.
No, no.
Next up, we have a plus 800. Detroit Lions to score a rushing touchdown in every regular season
Oh
game.
yeah, 100%.
We are 1 for 5 last year. It's
100%.
plus 800. And we did
taking
it.
it.
I know. I'm so tempted.
I put $1,000 on that.
And then same thing for same thing for a passing touchdown in every game, plus 800. We are 1 for 5 last year.
See, I'm less likely with that one.
Less likely.
So it just really depends on if we think last year's role will continue.
Just continues.
Oh, I think so.
But
All the talent.
pretty tantalizing. There's some good ones in
Those
there.
are some really. Hey, thanks for finding those.
Anytime, baby. Anytime.
Wow, Christian's best bets.
I
What
love.
are the odds that they make the Super Bowl? What's the bet line on that one?
Feels like it's going to be plus 900.
I think it
plus
was like
900,
I could see it being that because I mean, this is where we're going to do a power
for
rankings.
us to
Yeah.
win.
Or to just make it to the Super Bowl? Or is it just is that the line? Is it
I think
just like
make it's one.
So and that would be the conference winner.
Yes.
So that would be we are plus 475. We're number 2. Eagles are plus 300. Commanders plus 900. Which see, I think we're ranked so high considering our schedule.
I don't think it's that high.
Um,
I see the talent.
champion.
It's there, and we're built for this. Don't get me wrong.
Especially if our defense goes lights out.
We are plus
undefeated season.
plus 1,000 to win the Super Bowl. We're the 5th favorite.
Who's ahead of us?
Okay, let's guess. Chiefs for sure.
Chiefs for sure.
It's unfortunate, but they're always there.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yes.
Buffalo.
Yes.
Washington.
No. Washington's behind us.
So I was close.
Go Rams.
No.
No, it's definitely not the Rams.
AFC.
Oh, it's got to be Baltimore.
Yep.
Baltimore.
Yeah, we got Philly, Buffalo, Ravens.
You always forget about Lamar because he
Always
just
forget.
disappears in the playoffs.
Those 3 Eagles, Bills, and Ravens are all plus 650. Chiefs are at plus 800, and we're at 1,000.
Yeah, but like, isn't that cool that we are in the conversation with
yeah.
the top teams in the NFL?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it's
we're at
cool.
Bananas.
We're on the screen.
Praise God, we
for
finally made
Super
it
Bowl.
there.
Let's go.
So,
Like
you know.
that's insane where the lines have gotten to.
Yeah,
You guys see Netflix putting out Quarterback Season 2?
I did not.
Who are they?
Joe Burrow,
Nice.
Kirk Cousins again,
Why?
Because he just makes money.
and Jared Goff.
Really?
Let's go.
In July, which is the month we are in, on the 8th. Yeah, July 8th. It drops.
Okay.
Jared Goff.
Perfect. I'll watch that.
I know. I was like, thank God. Though when I saw Kirk, I was like,
We
What are
should.
we doing?
Bro, whoever his agent is not getting paid
I
enough.
know.
oh yeah, you're right.
we should watch that and do like a.
Absolutely.
Recap.
Oh, a little recap. Episode 1 recap. Episode 2.
Why not?
That's content
That,
generated.
that,
for
that could be
days.
its own episode.
I just need Netflix. That's all.
You don't have Netflix?
No. I got other stuff.
I mean, technically, you only can get it for like a month.
Yeah,
if that's-
technically.
Yeah, I'll just binge watch it real quick.
Yeah. And that's actually a great idea. July 8th. So what is that? Today's the 1st.
First. So Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Tuesday. Are you sure?
If today's the
Yeah, you're right.
first.
Tuesday.
If today's the first.
Which then it feels like we're filming Wednesday. That's it. That's all I got. You guys, you got anything else that you wish to say to the people, specifically a telephone number that they can call in? Call 313-486-0292.
I want you guys to memorize that phone number.
Say it in your sleep.
Say it in your sleep. Put it in your phone. Save it right now as Little Lion Lovers.
It's disgusting.